Theme song. We follow creepy Bridgie as she walks down the hallway of the SCS Fourchette, heading off to... Oh, she changed her mind. That's weird. It's weird that she changed her mind. I've not seen that before. I guess she was trying to take a dump, but maybe didn't know this door was locked. I've locked this door just because people always go through it and back and forth like that, which is quite annoying. But that's not why we are here, and that's not why we're playing. Well, we're playing because I'm actually going to cancel this jump order and get our shields on red alert. Well, not yet, but we're going to get our shields onto red alert because the slavers are heading in. Now, the ACS mousetrap is here. The androids and the slavers, as far as I remember, are at war with each other, so this could cause some problems. We have 15,000 doubloons, so not too worried about that. We're going to take over always by the water. That should be the rule. That should be like a t-shirt. In fact, those are the merch I'm going to make. Always by the water. But we were going to leave this sector because there's nothing left for us here. We have stripped all of the goods out of the old... Oh, look at that one lonely chair. I'm going to leave that. That's sad and lonely. I'm going to leave that. So there's no reason to stay here, but for the impending attack. We might as well stick around and start this episode off with a bang. There's a lot of slavers around this section, which does make me feel like, you know what? Maybe I need to sell this on the populace. And by that I mean you, the viewer. I think we need to go take a long, hard look at this this Baron, if and when we find him, of course. What else do I want from this guy? I like the Energium. I could take some Hyperium, but it's kind of... we'll just take it. So we got 2,500 doubloons here. Yeah, we need Hyperium. We might as well take that. Now, the high-selling stuff here is fuel. We made some weapons, which was really going to help us with our bottom line here. But again, $329 for a shotgun, or $363 for a piece of plastic, or $410. But this thing takes steel plates, which are 21 bucks, and I think they take like 0.7 or 1 plastic. So we're actually not getting much of a value return on creating weapons. We might as well just make and sell plastic. We'll just get a little bit of a... No, okay, let's get a kickback. Let's get some cash off this guy here. Let's get a good amount of cash off him. 700 doubloons, space doubloons. In the meantime, this ship is coming in. Now, this isn't a warship, so I'm not too worried about this, but I'm actually going to dismantle all of this stuff here because in the previous episode, I don't know if you remember that, of course. It was a while ago because I apologize. I'm just playing too many games. But a while ago, in that last episode, we discussed maybe moving the airlocks up to here. And I believe the final part of that discussion was that we were all in agreement with that idea. So here's my proposal. We're going to move these airlocks up to here, which then also means stripping out these storage things. So that's going to be quite a lot of logistics for them to carry over. We're going to move the tools facility to somewhere else. I think we could also move the water purifier and the chemical refinery and all this storage and all this crap into this room here. Then maybe we make this room the infirmary, because like there's a lot of wasted space in here. I mean, it looks cool. It kind of looks empty, to be honest with you. So I think we could like get that a bit more efficient and have so that if they're coming down here, all the storage for the chemicals and the water is down here. The water eventually does unfortunately get moved all the way up the ship. Now we do have these rooms. So if we had our shipments, our trade and stuff being received here, ice would still need to get carried all the way down there to get melted. So maybe that's not the best. Because storage is here for that. Overview, rules. Does it accept water? It accepts water. It all accepts water. I don't know if I forget what the rules are for these things. So we're going to go through that and we're going to reorganize this a little bit today. That's the plan. That's our plan today. After, of course, an effective battle. So I think what I want to do is get... yeah, I still want it to be symmetrical. And maybe I move the bathrooms. Maybe the bathrooms are down here. I don't know. How many bathrooms does that fit? Facility... Turlet. So we can get 1, 2. We can only get 2 bathrooms in here and then have some dead space, which is kind of annoying because this just feels a little more nice and like snug fitting. But we could do that and we could keep, or we could do that here and then that means we can keep this power node where it is or move it slightly down here. I don't think anybody will complain about having a power node in and amongst 2 toilets. So then we move the toilets to here. Does that fit here? 1 and another one right there. Power node right next to it. Maybe a gas, remover there. Now, that puts the bathroom down here instead of sort of more midship, which is maybe something we could think about changing. But I think, at least to get started, we should move our shipping up here. And then we can see about what we put where. Then I'd maybe move this shuttle bay over into this space here, put a wall across here, and then this space can be used for something, either for another barracks, or maybe it can be used for some chemical refinement. I don't know. It's tricky. At some point, stuff has to be somewhere on the ship. At some point, logistics are going to be an issue. But the trade on these airlocks is used way more than the trade than any of this crap. So all this crap. I mean, this we can even move back down to here even. Maybe that's a bit crazy of me. I don't know. Maybe I'm getting ahead of myself. We have a lot of changes to do in this episode. In the meantime, we're going to fly over here. Some of your wonderful comments have... Okay, not Rashawn, though. I need you drafted in a second. Whatever. We'll get... Somebody will take over once we draft the teams. But let's stop and stop and stop. Oop, and stop. There we go. I want my shuttles back. I think this shuttle is... What is it even doing? Transferring some water and crap? Okay, fine. I was told to look at Vaughn and Lori. So let's take a look at Vaughn and Lori and make sure they aren't going to cause problems. Now, where is Vaughn? Vaughn, or Cassia II, has a weapons rating of 3, so could be a good shooty person. Decent industry. Is suicidal, which does lower their surrender rate and their bravery. So they're like really not going to give up. And they're a 63 on the accuracy. Now, they aren't actually assigned to a shooty team, and Lori is, who I was also warned to look at, because I think people were thinking she was going to be bad. She's a firefighter, or was a firefighter. Accuracy 53, not amazing, but her surrender is also really good as well. So on the main shooty team, who do we have? Neurotic, with a -5. Decent accuracy on both Marie and Miles, and then Captain Annie, of course, with her -20. I think she should never give up, obviously, and really good accuracy. So Lori has, like, worse accuracy than Vaughn, who is suicidal, but that might lead to more accidents, or more, I mean, definitely more bravery in the field. Now, let's take a look here. Wednesday. Surrender of 0, so she's okay. Accuracy, pretty good. Frank, accuracy, pretty good. Surrender rating is fine. 65. Everybody's pretty... 56. Okay, everybody on Team 2 is fairly good. Rashawn, 65 -20. Gerard Butler, of course, he's never given up. Everybody's pretty good here, except the one person I could trade out is Lori with 53% accuracy. At any rate, they are just about here. I mean, they are exactly here. So we were a little slow on the uptake there, but that's on me because I was trying to do some strategizing. All right, let's take a look at what we're dealing with. Where are... Oh, they're right here. Okay. They have a lot of firepower. We're going to need to move pretty fast here and get on board. I believe they have... Okay, yeah, the androids definitely don't like them. We're hoping to claim this ship before they do. Now, nobody has launched any ships yet, so that's okay. And nobody has... Okay, let's go. Let's get these shuttles here. Okay, they've begun firing on us. I was about to say nobody's begun firing on anybody yet, but they are... It looks like they are giving us the what for. No missiles going yet. Oh, they're going now. Okay, we are taking it. We are taking it in the teeth. So we need to move fast here. Well, and that's why you come to Solid Content, for solid action. Should we do... Oh, yeah, I love this. Look at this. The ship's just heading up. Oh, keep going. All right, so let's dock here. So that is that's Team 3, I think, getting ready to do the first incursion into their space. All right, my first shuttle is docking, and we are locking in. It's time to make our move. Hopefully we can get to the front here before they wreck our shields and, I don't know, anything else. All right. We board. We dock. The androids are... hang on. Hang on, the engines are booting up. Get out of there. Ugh. Get out of there. I don't know if this is how close you need to, or how far away you need to be, but we need to get out of here. Oh. Woo. Okay. Okay, we very nearly lost some crew there. The pirates, or the slavers rather, have taken off. And I think it is up to us to pursue. So let's get these guys back home and prepare our ships to launch. So we speed up a little bit here. Speed up, speed up, speed up, speed up, speed up. Okay, good. All right, and we don't need these drafted anymore. So undraft all the shuttles. And let's go find that injured ship and take it for all it's worth. And then, yes, of course, after that, we're going to work on redesigning the Starlighter. Now, are they going to stay here? Evade, evasion succeeded. Are they going to stay here? Wait. Yes, they are. They're moving. I mean, not you know what I mean. Okay. Are they going to stay here? Yes, they are. Okay. I would love to have grabbed them in this ice planet here. They're moving again. Okay. So we're going to follow them. Now we're dealing with the nebula. Evasion has failed. We're dropping out. We've got the ice nearby, which we'll grab, and we'll take them on this time. Now, this time, I don't think they're going to be as ready to jump away. And that's because they've got most of their shield up, yes, but we don't have any weaponry. So let's get everybody boarded here. All right. And let's get back to the dirty work of taking on these slavers. Only this time, and don't worry, I've seen the comments. I will attempt not to, oh yeah, only 3, that's right, what a useless little area. And we'll give you the carbon. Why do we have so much carbon everywhere? This time, I will attempt not to kill the actual slavers. Oh my goodness, there's a fire. Are our shields down? Our shields are down. Okay, we need to get the shields on a red alert here. What? Where did they go? The slavers blew up a chunk of my ship and then took off. Ugh. Those absolute fools. Okay, we need to close the venting in this section here. How can I can't get to the door because of the warnings. Okay, there we go. Vent closed. Oh, and close that air vent as well. Okay, I think people are going to deal with that. Let's undraft these. All right. Spicy move played by the... Oh, I know why the shields... I keep forgetting we're in the nebula. Okay, so that was definitely not wise. They played it safe, though. They did take off right away. So we need to get these things repaired here quickly. Like pretty quick, guys. Okay, O2 is a problem already. Nobody seems to care. We're going to have some major problems here unless people deal with it. Do I not have some shield? Okay, Vaughn, I'm going to draft you and get you repairing that. Nobody seems to be... Oh, I need to, like, assign somebody to it, don't I? Repair. Assign. Come on, is there somebody who's a level... Oh, I guess we'll just have to get Gerard Butler to do it. If nobody is going to do it... Okay, I can start... I can close these vents here, and we need to get an airlock here, I think, or a door, rather, for better control of the space, because we're losing oxygen and stuff easily. Okay. Somebody come and deal with this. Okay, Gerard took a while to go get a space suit, but that's fair. Okay, he's working on closing that breach. The fires appear to have been put out. We don't have a gas cleaner around here, so we might have to just place one for now. Gas scrubber. Place it in... can I get it right in? I can't really put it anywhere. I can put it right there in the way of things. What got destroyed? A bed that was assigned to somebody. Ugh. Okay, where is a nearby... Okay, can we slide it in here, maybe? No, because of the light. Oh, everything's everywhere in this place. Okay, do we have... This has been dealt with. Okay, good. Now we need to get this repaired. Who's good at maintenance here? Skill of 2. Skill of 3. Dr. Thumbs, I don't know what you're doing over there with the prisoners. I don't care about the prisoners. I care only about getting the ship repaired and back up and running. So we need this power node going again. Now, Incoming solar flare. Great. Okay, let's boot up our engines. We got to get out of here. I don't even know if we're actually mining any of this ice. Oh, we just finished. All right. Okay, good. So T, we don't need this crap. So leave it all there. Forget that. You come home and let's get out of here because we don't need more fires and more issues to deal with. Now, do we pursue these slavers? Where did they go? So they haven't really left. Maybe we just get that ice and get out of here. We're still looking for the Baron. This is the Baron's system, but we have not found him anywhere in here and anywhere in the main one. That leaves this star system, I think, and that's it. Yeah, so he's got to be in this southern system here. And let me just say, we of the SCS Alliance have deemed that he is too friendly to all of these slavers. Okay, how are we doing? All right, we're booted up on one, and we are not booted up on the other. Let's get navigation to a red alert. We need to get out of here before we get hit by that solar storm. We got a little bit of ice out of the deal, and the slavers, I don't know. The slavers cause damage. If we can get them in a sector without nebula, we can at least get our shields up so they won't do so much damage to our ship while we're sitting here. However, oh no, we still gotta wait for this guy. What was he doing? Dropping off the ice, I think. Now go home. Quickly. High body temperature. That's fine. We're getting out of here soon. Dr. Thumbs is working on the wall node. We'll get that up. And now we... Oh, yeah. Let's solve this here. There isn't a gas scrubber anywhere nearby. So if we get rid of, like, a light or something. Let's just dismantle that light. Oh, there's a gas scrubber right here. It's not good enough because there's no ventage there, so it would have to come all the way out here. Yeah, I want to put a gas scrubber in here, so we'll deal with that in a second. In the meantime, is everybody home? Are you back? Okay, good. Let's get out of here. Now, what we need to do is consider how badly do we want this Slavers Guild to stop? Because if he goes, let's wait here for a second. Good. He moves out of the nebula range. He moves over here. How many jumps do we have? We have a fair amount of jumps. We really are chasing them around. And they do not want to move. But unfortunately, I don't have my shields up. So we're coming down in a spot where we can get our shields up. However, it's going to be a struggle to get them up under the intense fire of the other vessel. We're going to try one more time, because now I'm just mad at them. Shields to red. Navigation off. Team 1. Where is everybody? Team 1. Oh, is that a bug or something? Okay, hang on. We gotta pause here. What's going on? Team 1, 2, and 3. Are they still on the shuttle? Is that what's happening? What in the actual heck? They stayed on the shuttle that whole time? Well, I'm sure some of you are gonna rip on me in the comments, but right now we are taking way too much damage for me to care about that. So we're gonna draft this vessel, and draft this vessel, and we're gonna head over there right away. Wish me luck. I don't think we're getting our shields up at all. This is gonna be bad. All right. Oh, and they're powering up their engines again. Darn. Unless we have some, I don't know if is such a thing as like a some sort of a breach type thing, some sort of ability to stop them from leaving. But unless we do that, unless we get, I guess that's why we need guns. So we can just fire at them. Undraft. Oh wait, draft. It's weird that the draft kept them all in there. Isn't it? I've not seen that before. As soon as it docks, maybe it's because it stopped, but as soon as it docks, the shuttle usually barfs them all out, just like that. Well, it didn't that time. All right, well, we're gonna get them fixing up this ship. And I guess we might as well, where is that stuff? We'll get this while we're at it. Here's the thing, folks. You have to know, in Space Haven and in life, you have to know when you are chasing a whale. And these slavers might just be a whale, because it is impossible to get them to sit still long enough for me to smash them. And I don't see a way of keeping them there without constantly taking holes in my ship and threatening the lives of my crew. So, for the meantime, we're going to get our shields back up. Hopefully repair some of the Fourchette's hull breaches. Do you guys want to do that, or no? Is there no... Does nobody care? Can somebody please do some work around here? Okay, Captain Annie, get up. You can sleep later, but right now there's like a literal hull breach, blowing all the oxygen out of the airlock. All right, so let's close this vent here. Close this vent in here. That light has been dealt with, so we can go to life support and put a gas scrubber in here. No, apparently not. Wait, what's in the way? Oh, the couch has a big footprint. I forgot about the couch's footprint. All right, we're just, you know what we're going to do? Unfortunately, I know it's not ideal, but we're going to pop the vent here, and we're going to pop the vent here, and it is going to send a lot of smoke into this room as well, and eventually around to this gas scrubber. Why don't we put a vent in here? Life support, air vent, right in there. So that air vent will get connected up to this, this thing here. We could put another air vent right there, maybe? No, we can't get one there. Okay, so in the meantime, we'll get a light here. We'll put that light back because obviously moving gas scrubbers around isn't necessarily going to be the solution in this case. All right, we're going to repair all this. We're going to mine, and then we're going to go looking for that Baron. With the ships now fully repaired, the shields up, we take to the stars once more. However, my shield batteries actually are empty, so I need to find a spot somewhere, and I'm thinking like right here. I can't go up against the wall, so I'm going to put it like right here for now, at least, I guess. Wait, can people still get around it if I do? Actually, they can do fine there. So we need an optronics fabricator just so we can make some more of these cells. However, those energy cells are enormously expensive. Very high quality materials they need. They need a electronics component and a full energy rod just to make one. Two of these things go into one of those. So very, very costly to make. All right, we're ready to jump. Let's get out of here, and we will not chase that whale anymore, for it will use up all our fuel and yield us nothing but death and destruction, which I'm sure everybody watching these videos is absolutely rooting in favor of. Oh, no. Chance to evade. Evasion succeeded. What do you think, folks? Look, they're right here. Let's give them one more try at me killing them. Let's give them one more chance to die. Okay? One thing we could do is sue for peace. Get like a little, what do you call it? One of those going on. Like a little bit of a, you know, a thing where we're like, hey, can we talk? All right. All of the shooting team's coffee breaks are put on hold. We have no shield battery materials left. So whatever shields we currently have, whatever shields they manage to rip from us, we will unfortunately not be able to recoup, at least for a little bit. And they take off again! Never mind, folks. Never you mind. Whoops. Cancel. Draft. Undraft. Okay, let's make sure everybody gets... Okay, draft. Undraft. Draft. Undraft. I don't know why that's so... I don't know. It's behaving differently to me, I think. I don't know. But anyway, we've got everybody out of the shuttles. Captain Annie, get out of there, please. And go do something else. It's probably because I have them turned off. Okay. So we have nobody... Oh, we got Rashawn still just, like, sleeping in the shuttle. There we go. Rashawn, get out of there, and then undraft. Okay. And Frank's back in the shuttle! Frank, get out of there! I think it's... You know what it is, honestly? It's, I think, because I... oops. No. Go there. Thank you. I think it's because I've turned these off. So they act weird when you turn them off. If you stop their logistics, they act weird. But I do want them to stick around. Feel free to leave a comment in the comments below about what I maybe did wrong. Why can't I get the Slavers Guild to play ball with me on this? Why can't I get them to stick around? Why do they take off? I mean, it's good strategy. And maybe my reputation precedes me. Do you know what I mean? Like, maybe they know. They're like, oh, this guy, he shoots first, and he doesn't ask questions at all. Okay, now something's not letting me place this here. Oh, the light, I guess. Okay, so we're going to get that done. We're going to get this area ready as well. So let's dismantle this. We do need to think about the sleeping positions in this ship. Because right now we're not going to have any barracks. But I want to figure out if I can get a, you know, a med bay near them. I want to figure out if I can all the sorts of things that we need near the airlock. Storage and meds. And then we can't have the other industry too far away. But hey, for now, we carry on. No, we don't. We wait for this one shuttle, but this is why I turned these shuttles off, so we don't have like a lineup of shuttles waiting to do logistics. We just have one ferry back and forth that takes basically nothing, it looks like. So I think if we do this, and we maybe consider redesigning or moving the bathroom around, this still gives us a fair amount of... I mean, maybe we could make one of these tail sections a bathroom. Potentially. But this still gives us some room to move around here. We put some storage here, maybe, and we put the med bay here. I think that's going to work for us. And so, we take to the stars once more. Looking for that dreaded Baron. And no, we're not looking for those slavers. Those friggin' slavers. We leave them in peace. Not a peace that I would want to give them. Okay, so it's this star system we have to get to over here, which looks like, oh, good lord, that is quite a trip. Okay, we have 21 jumps to get around here. Oh, they're going slower for some reason. They feel like they're going slower, don't they? Okay, 18 jumps left. Oh, wow. Wait. Did you see that? I thought it said 18. I must have misread that, but it immediately jumped down to way fewer jumps. 5 jumps left. We're going through a lot of fuel, I bet, too. We're going to need to get the Starlighter mass supported. So we need to figure out either getting another engine in there. Oh, one of the engines isn't even on right now. Well, no matter, because we drop into the Baron's system. And we look for, what are we dealing with here? The Baron station is right here in the unvisited sector. So on our way out, let's go and pay him a little visit. But that gives us a little bit of energium and a derelict vessel or two to explore. One or more ships out of hyperfuel drop to normal space. So we need to figure out what happened with one of our shuttles. The Starlighter only has 3. It looks like, I thought it had all the engines. All right, so we got a little adventuring to do. And a little getting some materials here. Let's send that to the Starlighter, the full shed. Okay. And we do need to figure out how to get this thing mass supported. Did they change that on me, or did I just make a worse ship? I could have sworn we were more mass supported than that. Maybe this one needs... What does this one need? 1600. So one of them is no longer functioning or something. Interesting. Yeah, I should definitely have more mass support than 3200. Okay, so I'm gonna look into that. But in the meantime, we need to get ready for a little visit to the aliens. So we'll pop over here onto the fourchette and see who is... You know, their stamina is okay. I'm gonna let them sleep a little bit. And Captain Annie's team, we're gonna get them out and about right now. Let's turn this ship back on to do some logistics. And let's wake up... I mean, Rashawn's not doing great. That's all right. Rashawn might pass out, depending on the alien presence. But other than that, I think we just need to keep moving forward. In the meantime, we're going to need a lot of energy, I believe. So let's make sure we order up a whole bunch of energy rods, as opposed to this less than 50 rule here. Let's just put them on a continuous for now, and just process all of that information. All right, Captain Annie's team, let's go through the hole. I don't normally like doing it, but it does make things a little more protected this time. So we're gonna do it. Now we can fire from space and clean out some of the initial bug infestation. In other news, we do have no more research left to do, and we do have a enslavement facility, or as I like to call it, the mandatory volunteer assignment facility. So, you know, it just puts a little better feeling on it. So we could, I don't know if we're going to ever get these guys to win over, but it's definitely slowed down. Chance to rebel is way too high on these Slavers Guild people. Maybe we could just sell them at this point. All right, Lori, Miles, Team 1, head on in. Team 3, float out, establish a firing line, get rid of that Spidey boy. Team 1's going to head into the kitchen. Team 3, you're going to head down here. Yeah, just clear the arm out for me. Meanwhile, Team 1 will try to get your backs. Okay, there's a lot of spiders. Okay, good work, Team 1. Definitely made short work of all those spiders, kind of keeping their backs nice and secured, so I like that. This ship looks like it might be quite lucrative. Which is good, because we're going to need a lot of resources if we're about to do war with the Baron. Which, personally, and for the content, you know what I mean? I think it is what we're going to do. Okay, Team 1, head down here and clear that hallway. Team 3, you come out this way. This way. Alright, so far so good. Another spider has created itself. At some point we're going to see some haulers, I think, because we've got to be careful about that. Now, I think we should take some of this energy scrap, because we might get some energy rods out of it, at least. Oops, shoot him. There you go, good work. Team 1, keep going. Can we get into this room? Yes, good work. Okay, no haulers today. Captain Annie, single-handedly taking on a Spidey boy. Alright. And we have explored the MFS Nightmira. Nightmira. Oh, very cool. Okay. Let's see what we've got on here. Select all, and let's bring all... Oh, good, some energy cells. We might need those, because I don't know if this the Baron is going to attack us. You know, fight back. Let's just send that all over to the full ship for now. We have plenty of work ahead of us, so let's empty out the MFS Nightmira. All right, we've just about finished things on the derelict ship, but just to keep you posted on where stuff is going here, I think we're making some progress. And by we, I mean I'm starting to very slowly figure out what I did wrong. And I'm ready to admit something, folks. I don't know, nobody's really said it on the comments. You're all too polite. But this right here is very, very stupid. Because these never get serviced. They need nothing. They just generate power. Sometimes they catch fire and kill everybody, blah, blah, blah. But they shouldn't be in the heart of the ship. This is a very, very stupid idea. And I'm sure some of you maybe thought it, but didn't want to admit it to me. I don't know. Now, what I have noticed, however, is that we could fit a perfect shuttle bay, a shuttle hangar, right in here. I can put it here and even expand this wall a bit and have a little more sitting space, which would be nice too. We can get in some more amenities in and around this space here. We could also probably get rid of this. And maybe we could even put a table in right where I've always wanted to, right in the center there. So that area is going to improve. We can get a shuttle bay right here, and then our med bay area can be right here. In the meantime, this is going to be our twin sort of shuttle bays with some single rooms on either side of all of them. We've got our med bay. Maybe one of these needs to convert to a lavatory. Maybe this one, I'm not sure. We're going to look and see where the most efficient lavatory positioning is. In the meantime, we've got to get this ready to be our storage area, and I think logic dictates we need to put it right there. So we're going to dismantle this jukebox. We'll have, I think, one storage thing and one storage thing next to it, and then we'll wall these off. Which could very well, if I wall this off here, it could very well give us a little spot here where we can still have our lavatories off to the side of the eating area. Then, most of our sleepage has to, maybe we could do it here and here, or another big chunk here. And we can move our manufacturing down here or into this area here. And then all of these shield batteries, I did a little measuring, are going to fit right here. Shield battery. I mean, sorry, solar panels. So we can get 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, then a shield battery right here and here to be easily accessed and serviced. So that keeps all of that. We just need to figure out where to put this oxygen thing. We can figure that out. I might even just put it in the med bay, which will be right here, right near our airlock. And of course, I have offset it so that you don't have an opening right out to a door, right out to a fire line. So we can have our people come in here and take off, get some rounds off on them that way. Or we can have our people here firing down the hallways and then duck out around this corner, if it ever comes to it, which it may, because we only have a little bit of work left to do until we take on the Baron. Alright, interestingly, I discovered that you can put the bathrooms on sort of an L shape like this. However, I think it might cause problems with the pathing, so that area there is going to be stuck. One workaround I could do is something like this, and just make it like, oh, look how big of a thing that is. Oh, what's in the way there, though? There's something... Oh, that light is in the way. So then we put this wall here and a little L-shaped wall to cover that section, which is a little waste of the space, and it kind of might look a little funky, but hey, at least it creates a little spot for a bathroom, and I can make the same thing on this side. So I'm kind of excited about that little discovery, and we'll get this. Hopefully Brevin doesn't get stuck in the wall where he is right now. It seems like he might get stuck, and he is... Okay, he's alive. All right, good. Well, then in that case, we jump. Now, we are almost mass-supported again, but not entirely. And I discovered it was because I was building something right in front of it that made it... Ooh, some water. Okay, let's take a look. Yeah, I was building the optronics facility right in front of that engine, which was making this engine not register any mass support. Kind of a weird... I wouldn't say that was a bug necessarily. It's just sort of a weird thing. But it went away, so who cares? In the meantime, the repairs and the new overhaul on the Starlighter begins. Teams 2 and 3 are sent out. The captain's team, the captain's team is taking a bit of a break. Just giving her, I mean, I think they were still, yeah, their stamina is pretty low, so we're just trying to give them a little bit of time off so that they can just get back up to snuff for the battles ahead. Hopefully I don't lose too many people when we go up against the Baron. I'm not sure. I've never gone up against a Baron before. In the meantime, for a little bit of practice, teams 2 and 3 take pot shots at some spiders. Okay, truly a large amount of spiders are found here. So what I thought was going to be fairly mundane as far as ship exploration goes is turning out to be a little bit spookier. That's okay. That's okay. We have very advanced shooty teams ready to do this. Ready to do the Lord's work, as sometimes they say. Well, the spiders appear to have been had a bark worse than their spider bite, I suppose, because we didn't even find any eggs on this ship, just a lot of spiders. And with that, we have explored this vessel. We'll take its booty and we'll prepare our ships. What do they have, actually? What do we got here? Oh, that's not terrible. Let's send that over to the Starlighter. Oh, and that. And Samantha joins the team. She probably heard what we were up to. She heard that we were going to go take on the Baron. And maybe she was like, I want to help. Now, what can she do, though? Not a whole lot. She's welcome to stay on board the Fourchette and help out. Her accuracy is pretty good, though. It says weapon 0, but again, I feel like it seems like she'll at least have a little bit of aptitude with them. Which could be good. Maybe we create a 4th team. Is it time to create a 4th shooty team? Oh, I see Kathy's already on it. That's kind of weird. Okay, Kathy, what do you have? You've got a shotgun. You have an accuracy of 50, surrender of minus 25. Maybe, Samantha, Kathy, maybe we form a 4th shooty team. In fact, maybe these could be our door breakers. And that could help keep down any core characters' deaths. Our final stop in the Baron's Nebula, we drop out here briefly to take stock of what we have and maybe prepare our minds for the battle ahead. The Baron does not know we're about to be in battle, for the Baron is in fact being betrayed in this moment. But it's what needs to be done in the cold dark of space. Meanwhile, the renovation is continuing quite nicely. I've started moving over some of the solar panels, so we'll get those arrayed out back here. I've had to move some crap into the hallway for now. We're going to get this shield battery and this stuff moved over so we can build a shuttle bay right here. That'll be the first big move. But right now I've also assigned these to be emptied, which will be quite the logistical task. Quite a lot of work ahead of my little crew. So we're going to mine this water. Oh, wow, they are fast. All right, well, they're almost done mining the water. And we have nothing left to do but head on over and do some battle. The 4th team, meanwhile, like, we don't need to drop in immediately because we're not at war with the Baron right away. So we don't need to worry about, like, showing up and guns blazing. So the 4th team, we could actually draft the shuttle, bring it over, and then from there, get all 4 shuttles loaded with our door breachers and our actual shooty teams. Now, who hasn't been given a position in the shooty team? I think Vaughn, Cassia number 2, has accuracy of 62, surrender of minus 25. Vaughn, or Cassia 2, is quite suicidal, but I think that just makes this person a harder fighter. So we're going to get this person in as a doorbuster. All right. Did I assign? No. Okay, there we are. So we have doorbusters. We have 3 doorbusters. I don't know if I want to send anybody else to their untimely demise. Hopefully we can recruit like 1 more prisoner right in time. It'll probably not be Scroats. And it probably won't be Paul. And Rosemary is, I don't know, is a little better, but not by much. All right, I have stopped all of the shuttles. And I have, I'm pausing on my moving of these shield generators. We want to keep our shield generators up just in case they open fire. We have some crafts left behind, so I'm not sure why or where they are. Okay, we're good. So with our bit of a team 4 and team 1, 2, and 3 ready to go, we head on over to our nasty duty. I am seeing... Wait, who is this? Is this a... we've got something in here. We've got... I think that might be the military. So I'm not sure how stoked they are going to be about this plan. But again, it has to be done. We drop out of warp right near the unsuspecting Baron. And... Oh, good lord. Okay, this is not going to be an easy attack. That is a hefty amount of firepower that we are going to need to attempt to discontinue, I suppose, before we begin our attack. In the meantime, who else do we have here? The Merchant Federation is here, so that's not bad. The cultists and the androids are on their way in. I don't really care about that. So, oh, I see. The Baron is a Merchant Federation Baron. So if we trade and we do war with this guy, it's going to get us upset. He's going to be pretty upset with us. He's got a lot of stuff, too. All right, well, I promised action, and so I must deliver. All right, we did a little bit of trade with the base. It is a Merchant Federation ship, and I'm going to be honest with you. If it weren't for the views, I don't think I would do this. If I'm being 100% honest with you, I don't know if this is a good idea. Now, vote in the comments below if you want us to go back. Because I can say, I've saved this. We can always just call this a dark path, and we can go back to having not... Drafted shuttle is blocking the airlock. Okay, okay, fine. You, hang on. You need to go... Okay, there. Thank you. All right, now what are you up to? You're going home. Good. We're going to stop your activity here. There we go. So stop being used. Okay, you can dock here. All right. So this, if we call this the darkest timeline, that truly is what we are dealing with here because, folks, we're going to try to go for war. But leave a comment below if you want this to be sort of a darkest timeline thing. I don't want to split off 2 different series of Space Haven, but maybe this episode ends with the darkest timeline sort of situation because this, I don't know if this is a good idea. All the same, Captain Annie feels, I think maybe it's because of the senseless death that she's seen, that she's maybe been hardened. She's maybe turned into a bit of a cold-blooded killer, and she feels that the Merchant Federation only has been benefiting from the slavers. So she tells them all, listen, ladies and gentlemen, a lot of us have come here to this ship, and there's music in the background. Dun, 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 dun. A lot of us have come here for different reasons, but we are all here and staying here for the same reason, and that is because being on board the solid content ship's fleets leads to a better life. So, let's head over there and let's stamp out any sort of potential slavers or anybody who benefits from slavers. Teams, board your vessels. Shooty team, the door breachers plan is to breach the door and pull fire. Wait, team 4. The breacher's plan is to put... Samantha's like, I don't want to go. Too bad, Samantha, and your British accent, you're going. Team 4's job is going to be to breach here and begin to draw fire away. In the meantime, teams 1, 2, and 3 will slowly start packing their way in here and then stormtrooper their way to what I hope is the central area of the ship. That hopefully will disable the guns and the command vessels. In the meantime, the Merchant Federations are like, sir, the radar is acting up a little weird. I'm noticing that there are 4 shuttles coming out from the SCS fleet. They're coming to our docking ports. Suddenly, the Trade Federation, they attempt to quickly call us up and say, hello, we have not scheduled or authorized any visits, and at this time you are not allowed to board. Repeat, any boarding will be seen as an act of aggression. And out of abundance of, shields on red alert. Out of an abundance of politeness, we decide to call up the Merchant Federation. We hail them. And we say, well, unfortunately, we are coming aboard, whether you approve it or not. We have declared war with the entire Merchant Federation. Oh, no. And so, the attack begins. And maybe my crew is going to get smoked. I don't know. But at any rate, we're going to try. Wish us luck as we board the Merchant Federation ship, now fully at a -100 with them. We'll see how this goes. The door breachers are the first in. The captain's team boards for... Oh, the captain's team takes hits first. Okay, that's all right. We could have potentially considered boarding at many different locations, but that's okay. Captain Annie's team knows what they're doing. The door breachers, encountering no resistance at all, begin to head down this hallway and join up with the rest of the team. They have found a hallway full of shooters, so obviously they need to be careful. We are almost out of shields here, so Captain Annie's team is going to need to move fast and board the rest of the stormtroopers. We need to find the command deck AS friggin' P. Juan opens the door to a surprise volley of shotgun shots. Team 3 comes in. Captain Annie finds stiff resistance, but also immediately finds the control room. Team 4 boards. Okay, how are we doing? The SCS Fourchette might get destroyed if we're not careful here. Okay, Francie's given up. Team 3 moves in. Team 2 is boarding. The Fourchette is about to take a lot of hits here. Team 4, you guys move on. Oh, a couple of you have given up already. Okay, that's all right. Okay, can we find the control room? I'm not sure where it is. Team 4 needs to take Yen from the back. We need to find this control room before our ship is destroyed. Oh my god. Oh my good, I said. Oh my good lord, it looks like in the nick of time somebody has been pulled off of the guns. We seal the venting around this whole area here, assuming we were about to lose everybody. But I guess not, maybe? I don't know. Okay, so the venting is sealed off in this area around the hull breaches. Dr. Thumbs is probably the only person still left aboard to deal with that. I don't think we've taken any great losses yet. The door breachers continue their assault, and it looks like we maybe have spiked the guns on this vessel. And not a moment too soon. I don't know how much hull we had left. We had maybe a few more shots left. Lori taking a lot of damage because I just had to run right through. But Lori, apparently with her suicidal ways, did not even care. Captain Annie pops the door. Oh, Joe tries to go another way. Captain Annie comes in from behind. Tanya and the rest of them continue on this way. And Joe meets his end. Team 4 actually seems to have survived most of their assault. I think no, Kathy is the only one who's given up so far. Everybody else has survived. I believe we've found the weapons console, and thank goodness they pulled one of their crew off just in time. Insufficient oxygen levels are red over here as they desperately try to regain control of the SCS Fourchette. I think we did it. We potentially have maybe claimed this space station. Kathy is even feeling good about her life again. We draft Kathy. She finds a very large, sort of very Spartan-looking place with a toilet right there, the beds just kind of sleeping in the same room. Surely they didn't enjoy their lives on board their crude space station. And I think maybe they'll enjoy, those that survived, will enjoy their lives much more as prisoners of the fleet of solid content. Okay, we head down here. I think we're just about to claim it. And maybe work back our relationship with the Merchant Federation. Now, I should have done more trade with them because I don't know if I'm going to get all of the resources that they had available to trade with me. Either way, it appears that we are about to take their ship from them. The green bar does look like they're about to kind of come back. So Captain Annie, where are you here? Okay, Captain Annie, you're going to want to talk to Frankie here real quick and accept their surrender. We give up. Please accept a ceasefire. We could get all of this from them, or we can take their ship and their starbase and make it derelict. Let's take a look here. 2 of everything, pretty much. I don't know if it's worth it. Let's find out. We're going to decline. We're going to take them all prisoners, and we're going to see what is our dastardly, dastardly prize. If it's not great, then I'm going to feel bad. If it's not great, I mean, you know what? Either way, regardless of if it's bad or good, I think we should now set about trying to repair our relationship with the Federation. Just so we can trade with them again. We're going to be like, listen, sorry we took out one of your biggest bases, but are we friends again? Can we be friends? So what do we get from them? We've got, oh, finally, some super blocks so we can get a weapons jammer. A little bit more water. So when I looked, I traded with them. They had 32 water. So in this process of the attack, they have only 22. I took 10 of their, I traded for 10 of it. So we lost about 12 water in the exchange. I don't know what you could call that. Losing it from what? I don't know. But we have a lot of bounty here to collect. A lot of prisoners to sort out. And we have taken our first space station. Looks like all the hull breaches have been repaired. I'm going to turn these back on. We're going to undraft everybody, start transferring all the prisoners, and think about what we have done. The consequences will echo through the galaxy as we declare war for seemingly no reason, except I think I had a casus belli against the Merchant Federation. I hope you found this to be some truly solid content. I have a lot of organizing to do to move all of these resources over. We still have some repairs left to do and some overhauls left to do on the Starlighter, but I'm sure we're going to get there, and we're going to get our fleet even more powerful than before. Didn't lose a single person, by the way. I do have a couple crew members that are drafted for a long time. I'm not sure why they got drafted. Lawson, I don't know why you got drafted. Are you somehow Team 4? Oh, I see. You guys are Team 4 because you used to be the defense team on this ship. Okay. Well, that was my bad. Well, I wanted my door breachers, and they performed admirably. Captain Annie looks over their mess hall and thinks, was it right what we did? Well, there's no going back now as we head down the darkest timeline.